It's exciting when you take on a new role and have bigger responsibilities, but it can also be a little nerve-wracking. Here are some quick, practical tips for managing teams. Hello and welcome to Rockstar Manager. I'm Dr. K, the management professor, and in this episode we discuss practical tips for managing others. When it comes to managing teams, specifically project teams, I have some practical tips. First, plan. It will be very helpful if you can identify and assign tasks. You can use the RACI model from Season 1 for some guidance. Establish due dates, select the delivery format, and understand goals and expected outcomes, and maybe discuss consequences for missed goals all up front. Having a thorough plan will likely eliminate some employee anxiety, allow people to focus on their work, and understand expectations. In high visibility projects, I recommend using a Scrum daily stand-up format, where each person summarizes what they did between the last meeting and this one, what they plan to do between now and the next meeting, and call out any roadblocks that could be prevented from achieving the pre-established goal. This exercise should be no longer than 15 minutes. Each update will be prepared, succinct, and effective. This process ensures everyone is aware of who is responsible for what, provides a solid understanding of deadlines, and minimizes the probability of surprises. As the team works closely with one another, time estimates for task completion will become more precise, and accuracy for burn-down charts improve. After the project is complete, hold what's called a retrospective in the Agile world. Have each person who is an active member of the project share what they thought went well, what they would like to see repeated in the future, and this is how you can formulate best practices, and also what they think could be improved or changed in the future, and you can also call this lessons learned. This will make your projects in the future and how you manage more efficient, and people will want to work for you. Unfortunately, when we manage people, we sometimes encounter more excuses than accomplishments. If this is the case, here are 5 questions that I would ask some of those employees to move things forward. And feel free to ask your employees these questions as a follow-up to some of their excuses. First, what else is getting in the way of making progress? Having this list up front can help tackle future excuses as well as setting the tone for the employee to get his or her act together. You could also ask, which of these obstacles do you need to overcome most and why? This question should create a mindset for the employee to understand the bigger picture and develop the foresight to see what is in the pipeline and learn how to prioritize. Another question you could ask is, what else can you do? As a manager, your job is to help resolve problems and not take on other people's issues. You could also ask, what actions are you going to take? If you are paying this employee, they need to own the situation. If he or she doesn't know what to do next, create a plan, follow up closely, until you feel comfortable that this employee can manage those tasks. I would also schedule a follow-up meeting or weekly meetings to discuss projects. This lets the employee know that an excuse-filled behavior is not acceptable, and you're making a point to ensure these excuses become accomplishments. If you're interested in learning more about related managerial topics, you can find my book, Rockstar Manager: From Theory to Practice, at Barnes & Noble. Thanks for your time, be your best you, and be a rockstar manager.